Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine. I'm here with Alison Metcalf, who is the Executive Vice President, U.S., Canada, and Australia for Tourism Ireland. We're at USTOA, and we're going to talk about the importance of tour operators in selling destinations, especially Ireland, on Insider Travel Report. So, Tourism Ireland, tell us where it's been, where it's going, and how that dovetails as to why you're here at USTOA.
Well, back in 2019, we had a record year. We welcomed 1.7 million visitors. Then COVID hit. So over the last couple of years, we've been restarting and rebuilding Irish tourism. The US market continues to be the number one market by revenue. It's really driving the recovery together with other international markets. But I would say that we're very pleased with the way the recovery is going. Americans are spending more. They're staying longer, as are our Canadian travelers as well. And what we're trying to do really is to rebuild tourism, but do it in a very sustainable way. We want to add value to tourism, while at the same time having a very positive impact on the economy, on communities, and on the environment. Why are we here at USTOA? Well, we're here to meet with all of the US tour operators. Tour operators are a very important part of our business. They're a key distribution channel in selling many destinations, but particularly Ireland. Really important when people are considering significant, investment in a vacation. They want to make sure they get the very best possible experience. So it's a fantastic opportunity for us to connect with them, find out what is selling, where the product gaps are, how we can help them promote Ireland in new and different ways, and also get a sense of how the market is doing. And there's always great sessions, education sessions to interact with other peers and just get a sense of how the US outbound market is doing to obviously to Europe, but obviously internationally, and it's so important.
I'm not necessarily so proud of my country, but I am proud of its representation in Ireland, and I always know that we're key to your programs. I also wanted to talk about the fact that at USTOA, always the I countries seem to be very busy. Italy's always top, but Ireland's right up there.
We are, and I always feel that we have to work a little bit harder, because I think people always have a very sort of positive and glamorous impression of what Italy has to offer: food, fashion, music, and we actually have all of that too. But we have to work harder at that. So we're very pleased with the engagement we have with tour operators here at the conference. There's the great excitement. There's a lot of demand, and I think there's a real appetite to connect with us, to learn more about some of those unique and authentic and immersive local experiences that they want to bring to their clients. And I think that's the name of the game. We talk a lot about authentic experiences, but what does that really mean? And it probably means local. And then what does that mean that is in terms of Ireland? What is unique? So we've been talking about a lot of the health and wellness products, the great outdoors, food, music, and culture, and
which isn't necessarily just in Dublin.
No, not at all. I mean, I think what we're trying to do is we want people to explore the best of Dublin, but we want them to get out into the countryside, get off the beaten track, and that's actually what consumers want to do, travelers want to do. Our research would show that, and that's where they have a really great experience. And I always think it's as much about the things that they didn't plan that they remember as the things that they did plan. Is that sort of that spontaneity which is so easily sort of stumbled upon in Ireland.
So now the travel advisors, as they start to plan and they start to talk to their clients, it's always good to link it to events, and you always have these big events coming up. What should they be aware of as they're starting to plan trips?
Well, I think certainly big events in Ireland. I mean, obviously St. Patrick's Day, that's the start of the season in March, and I think one thing I should say is we're going to have more direct air access. So if you're selling Ireland, there will be direct air access from 18 gateways in 2024. New services include JetBlue, who will be flying to Dublin from JFK and Boston, as well as Aer Lingus from Denver, and a lot of new lift from Delta and Aer Lingus out of Minneapolis. So St. Patrick's Day is a great time to go. The spring is in the air. Everything is new. We're also home of Halloween. And again, I think we're really trying to encourage people to travel in the shoulder season. Ireland is home of Halloween, so great events and festivals in Meath, just outside Dublin, and of course the city of Derry, or Londonderry, which is the home of Halloween. And throughout the year, there's a huge number of festivals. Ireland really is known for its festivals, food festivals, music festivals, theatre festivals. So I would encourage, advisors to check out ireland.com or reach out to us across our social channels for more information.
Well, no, so that was definitely a question, a call to action, Ireland.com. Is there a portal for agents?
We are updating the portal for agents, but we do have dedicated social channels. We have a Facebook page for travel advisors, and we still have our Ireland Specialist program. So we really are, we invest heavily in working with the travel agent community, and we will be rolling out some new sales missions and coming to cities across the US next year. So look forward to continuing that engagement. And if you haven't already, sign up to our e-zines. And we also have our monthly webinar series, and we're getting great sign-ups. So thank you for signing up to those. We're getting on average 700 or 800 people signing up, about 300 or 400 joining live, and of course you will get the recorded version. And it's an opportunity to connect with partners in Ireland, to talk about different regions of Ireland, different types of travel, group travel, celebration travel, the Wild Atlantic Way, Northern Ireland, luxury travel, whatever your niche is. We hope we have it covered, and if there's something you'd like to hear about that we're not covering, please let us know.
I'm ashamed to ask the next question. Is there anything else that you want to tell our travel advisors? Because you said a lot, but we're going out to 126,000 now. This is your last, pull the net in. What do we got?
Well, I just want to thank the travel advisors for their business. I think we've had some record years. The recovery has been extremely strong. I would just like to thank them for their business, and also to inspire them to continue to sell Ireland. We're continually involving our product, the investment, and of course, remember, Ireland is very easy to get to. As I mentioned earlier, we've got 18 gateways next year, and I think as we move into 25, you're going to see more direct air access. So thank you.
Okay. Well, St. Patrick's Day and Halloween, definitely, and then every other day. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, Alan. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.